For years, Medicare has been cutting off nursing home rehab services or home care services improperly for many people. We've pointed out this problem on Golden Opportunities before, and we've told people how to fight for their rights. Now, a federal court has agreed with our position, and this case hopefully will end the wrongful practice of throwing people off Medicare coverage prematurely. Here to explain is my law partner, Mike Solomon. Thanks for joining us, Mike. Tell us about the problem so many people have encountered.
Well, let's say up till now, what would happen if someone had to go to a nursing home for rehab or home care for skilled services? Once they hit a point where they stabilized, Medicare cut them off. They wouldn't pay for maintenance only if they were showing signs of improvement. That was how the law was interpreted up to this point.
So to simply maintain, they wouldn't cover.
That's correct.
Can you give us an example of how that might have worked?
Yeah, Mrs. Smith has a stroke and she loses use of her left arm and maybe has trouble walking, and she needs rehab to strengthen her muscles so she can start walking again and using her arm. Once she hits the level, once Medicare says once she stabilizes and she's not showing any signs of improvement, they cut her off. She's no longer covered by Medicare, and then many times what happens, they slip back. They start losing all the progress they made because you can't use Medicare just for maintenance under the old rules.
So what does the new case say now?
Well, what happened, the federal government settled this case in a federal court, and they agreed to change their manuals to make it clear that you could get rehab and skilled nursing services, whether at home or in a nursing home, as long as even for maintenance, you didn't have to show improvements. So maintenance is now enough to qualify for Medicare.
Well, we've always argued on the show, too, that maintenance under the law is enough, but the manuals weren't so clear, and unfortunately many caregivers weren't. Medicare wasn't reimbursing many caregivers for maintenance, so this is a huge improvement.
Right. It's anyone who's covered by Medicare, this is a major improvement that you should be aware of. It especially important for people who might have chronic conditions, debilitating conditions like MS or Parkinson's or any sort of long-term ailment.
Big for Alzheimer's and ALS and other things, just very significant. Right. Because those folks could easily slip back if they're not given maintenance support.
So this makes sure that once they hit their level, even if it's just staying even, they're covered now.
Thank you, Mike. Thanks for bringing this to light. We've told you for many years, right here in this kitchen, that many people were seeing their Medicare coverage cut off prematurely and improperly. Now we have a federal case saying the same thing. It's about time. My thanks to Mike Solomon for bringing this important development to our attention.
Call Budish, Solomon, Steiner, and Peck at 1-888-236-5173 for more information or to schedule a speaker for your organization. Or log on to www.budishandsolomon.com.
Thanks for joining us on next week's show. Need a reason to smile? We'll share makeovers that'll make your day. We'll have a heart-to-heart about your heart's health. Plus, we'll put you in the driver's seat of a new auto exhibit all about classic cars. Until then, please remember to make the most of your golden opportunities.
Would you like to join our kitchen conversation? All you have to do is call toll-free 1-877-765-1543 and leave us your question, name, and phone number. Or log on to www.golden.tv for all the latest information and show updates.